Nissan Stadium across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Nashville. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They're probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down. I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak, and he will have a Titans first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. Here, Mahomes. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Yellow.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half.
1st and goal.
We're back
Kansas City
to Nashville in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
2-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jim Radike now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Titans offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, Ward. On the run to the right. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And the offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Patrick to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
Complete to Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Mahomes fakes the give and keeps it himself. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target.
It's now 2nd
and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Harrison Butker now for the field goal. This from 34 yards. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On first down, it's Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1. Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans will have great field position right around midfield.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Back to throw is Ward. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
A loss of 2 yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard
The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of
2nd down, they need 7.
2nd and 7. At the 18-yard
Mahomes back. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
The future
41
Hall of
yards.
Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
First down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Chiefs have a first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A run up the middle with Pacheco. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll step up and run. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Pacheco, and he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Titans nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's DK. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
On the ball now.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready,
They send
go.
Ridley in motion. Here's Ward. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Calvin Ridley brings up third down.
Ready.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third and a long way to go.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Going for it all. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Makes the score Chiefs 17, Titans 7.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Hunt. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
A gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll drop to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 5. 1st down.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like, there's a fine line between hitting that full speed and also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
Second and 11. To a knee goes Mahomes. And that should wrap it up. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.